Man, what is going on, everybody? How you doing? How you looking? How you living? How you feeling, man? It's TGI Fridays here on Max Coverage TV, and I'm joined by the one and the only, the Ace Avenue. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, man. Happy Friday to you and to everybody out there. Thanks for having me on once again, man. Appreciate you. How was your day and your work week and your week?
Man, my week has been up and down. You already know I had a little sickness, you know what I'm saying? But I feel so much better today.
Glad to see you
It's
doing better.
TGI Friday. I'm back at work. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all looking up, man. A rough start to 2024 for your boy. But you know, it's gonna be a good year, bro. But I'm glad I'm feeling better. Yesterday was kind of like the last effects of like the flu, whatever the hell I had, man. But I feel so much better today. But hold on, before we get anything started, we got the Ace doing what he does the very, very, very best, and that is popping confetti all over the place. And who got that? Who got that?
Is that what
Who
it
got?
is? Is this the pose right here?
Oh yeah, that's the pose, bro. Hold on, let me make sure I call out who got that
I think it was
membership.
C
Oh,
Mitchell.
C Mitchell in the building. Okay, okay.
Welcome back to the squad. Now this isn't so once again, Max is doing a huge giveaway, but this one isn't a members, right? This is for everybody, right?
Everybody, if you are 21 and up, if you're just subscribed to the channel, I'm giving away a jersey. We only got about 35 people in that contest right now, Ace.
Mm.
How long have we been waiting for this? I mean, I got 5,000 subscribers and nobody wants some free merchandise. Nobody wants a free jersey. My Lord, have mercy, bro.
Yeah, man. So what tell them real
Get in
quick, what
there.
do they gotta do to even enter?
All you gotta do is go on the channel. There's a video already on the channel. All you gotta do is just watch it. It's a minute 40, and it'll tell you how to enter. It's easy though. It's really easy. So if you're 21 and up and you want a free jersey, possibly, make sure you just check that video out, man. I'm trying to get back to all of you because you help me, I help y'all. So we got a couple of people in the house, man. We got Victorino, Jacob, Daniel, Barry, Sports Highlights, man. Dr. Van. We got too many people to name. The pre-live crew is lit today, man. Corvo's in the house. What's going on, everybody? We're just going to hang out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to probably take you to about 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Um, doing what we love to do, Ace. And that's just talking Yankees and talking some baseball in general. You know what I'm saying? We are now, I think we are 41 days away till spring training, bro.
I was about to say the Mariano Rivera number. That would have been nice.
Oh, yeah. I messed up yesterday. I should have said something yesterday, man. That's on me. But man, a little over a month until spring training. If you weren't in the live yesterday, we all saw the big news that happened. So I wanted to bring my guy Ace on here and get his opinion on the signing with Marcus Stroman before we talk about what's the next big move for the Yankees left still this offseason. So let's get your take on the whole Marcus Stroman signing real quick, Ace. And then, of course, the chat. Let me know yours as well. You guys are always the co-hosts as well. So drop what you think in the chat as well. But, Ace, let me get your thoughts on the Stroman signing.
Um, I think that this is a good move, but we need one more. This shouldn't be the last move the Yankees made. Now Stroman, the last 2 years he's pitched at least 135 innings. You know what I'm saying? He dealt with injuries last year. I think it's a good signing. I already know everyone. I'm sure you've touched base on it. I'm sure everybody's like, "Oh, he's a piece of, blah blah blah," because of all the stuff that happened. But I think Brian Cashman made a business decision at the end of the day. He separated the personal. You know what I'm saying? They hashed it out apparently.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell that whole situation he wanted to be a Yankee. He was upset that he didn't get traded to the Yankees. He was upset that what Brian Cashman had kind of came out and said. And you can tell. And I like the fire. I like the passion. This is what this Yankee team needs. It needs a guy like this, along with a Verdugo and a Soto, to bring some passion back to not just the Yankees, but the fan base. Like guys like me and Max, we need to get rejuvenized, like just getting excited. I think Stroman, a 57% ground ball pitcher, will bode well in Yankee Stadium. He will be our number 3 if something happens to Rodon. Knock on wood.
Yep.
Hopefully he has a good year. He'll go into our number 2. But like I said, we need one more guy, whether that's a fan favorite seems to be in Blake Snell, I personally want Dylan Cease. I know you do too, right? You're high on Cease.
Yeah.
Max, yeah, you're high on Cease. Yeah, Cease, possibly Corbin Burns, which a lot of people want. I think he's the second best pitcher in the game, behind obviously Garrett Cole.
Mm-hmm.
But just to get somebody like this guy who is super passionate, like MLB team, like MLB Network showed the little, him striking out Soto, him doing the shuffle, and now they're saying we shuffle together.
Yeah.
Let's go. This was a good signing. All things considered, great contract, like I'm sure you talked about. The third year too, as far as if he hits 140 innings in 2025, it activates in 2026. I think this is a great signing, especially because I think we got it for about $5 million less than what a lot of us thought it was going to be for a guy that of his caliber. So I like the signing.
Yeah, I mean, I was touching on it yesterday because I know a lot of people are there. It's 50-50 right now. It feels like half the fan base is like okay with it, half the other half is not okay. But I want to just bring up why I think this is a good signing. Is because Lucas Giolito, Ace, how much money did he get from the Boston Red Sox? $38.5 million for 2 years.
Yep.
So you're telling me we got Marcus Stroman for cheaper?
Yep.
I know we have a third-year option vested if he pitches 140 plus innings in the second year in that contract, which I love that option as well.
Same.
But Marcus Stroman is a way better pitcher than Lucas Giolito.
Yep.
Like anybody who watches baseball should know that, right?
Yep.
And the pitching market has been on fire this season. It doesn't really it's hard to put a finger on what these guys want. Like the report saying Blake Snell turned down a 5-year, $150 million contract by the Yankees. Still a report. I don't know if it's true or not. Could be false, could be real. But, I mean, that's $30 million that Blake Snell turned down. And we got Marcus Stroman for, what, 18, 17 million?
Also considering what Severino and Montas got, and they barely pitched. You know what I'm saying? All things considered, this is a good deal. He turned down an extra $5 million because he could have got a bigger deal from the Cubs. Because, I'm not saying he wanted to be a Yankee this entire time, but, now that he's a Yankee, I think the reason the fan base is split is because of the off-field stuff. People got to learn to separate that. If he performs on the field, let's say he gets off to a 3-0 start, a 3.20, 3.40 ERA. You're telling me that people aren't going to love him?
Yeah.
With this offense that we have, people aren't going to love him. Now, on the reverse side of that, if he messes around and is 0-3 with like a 5-something ERA, yeah, he's going to hear it. But at least he's a player that has accepted, he's a dog in my opinion.
Yeah.
I want to play for the Yankees. I'm willing to accept the pressure. The pinstripes are heavy. And I hope that, and me personally, I can't speak for any other fan. I'll never tell anybody how to fan. But I'm going to give this guy a legit shot because I want him to do well. I'm never going to be the type to root for our players to suck because we want our Yankees to do well. But this is a move that pays off. Is he better than Clark Schmidt? Yeah. Is he better than Nestor Cortez? Yeah. Is he better than the depth pieces that we have? Yeah. He's a solid number 3, guys. So I think this is a great signing.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people don't really think about either. He's not going to be our number 2 because Rodon is still going to be number 2 right now as we are talking right now. Rodon's still the number 2 in this rotation. Now, that's why the thumbnail is what's next, right? Because I don't think the Yankees are done. Now, Artie just popped in here saying, "What's up, fellas? I thought the Yankees had a legitimate shot at Jordan Hicks." Oh, well. Same, Artie. I mean, we saw the Astros and the Yankees were this is why you got to kind of take what you see on Twitter, on Bleacher Report, on MLB Network. You got to kind of take it with a grain of salt because the Giants weren't even on the radar for Jordan Hicks.
Mm-hmm.
And not only did they sign Jordan Hicks 4 years, $44 million, but they are transitioning him into a starter. If you didn't see that, I know you did, Ace, but in case anybody didn't see that,
how do you think that's going to do?
It's going to be interesting. I don't think it seems like they're trying to do what, the Yankees did with Michael King, of course, but it kind of seems like they are out on the running for Blake Snell. That's what that kind of told me. And that's why it's interesting for the Blake Snell situation because maybe he comes back to the Yankees and says, hey, let's do it. Let's get the 5-year, $150 million contract signed. Like, I'm done. Let's go. I'm ready to play baseball.
Yeah.
Because it seems like his market is not what he thinks. Reportedly, Blake Snell wants 7 years, $200 million. I'm not giving him 7 years, Ace.
Yeah, that Cy Young has got him thinking that he can get that. If he didn't have, if he wasn't coming off a Cy Young, then he wouldn't be as valuable. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. But, I'm disappointed on not the Yankees not getting Jordan Hicks. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, take it with a grain of salt. But I'm not gonna say like the analysts were wrong. I think the Giants just overpaid for him out of nowhere because they're in a situation where no one wants to go there. Mind you, they lost out on Judge. They lost out on possibly trading for Soto. They lost out on Correa. So they're desperate and they have money. So they're just overpaying for him. And I think, what they paid for him is good if he transitions well to a starter. But I think it's a little bit more expensive if he was just in the bullpen. But obviously, like you said, they're going to transition him to a starter. He'll probably pitch a couple of innings. Like same thing with Michael King. Pitch a couple of innings in the beginning and then just gradually, open up.
Yeah. And I'll bring up the Giants' fifth or their rotation as well because I'm just interested to see their rotation. I know they got a couple of arms, but they must really be just kind of over this whole off season. Like you said, they missed out on a lot of big time marquee, players on the market this off season and last off season. But I mean, I did not expect this. Jordan Hicks, I don't know if he can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like he's worked out of the bullpen his whole career. So it's a 4-year deal. So they have time to, to wrinkle out the kinks because there's going to be some struggles. And he's still young enough. He's 27. So if it doesn't work for the first year, okay, then that's the easy transition back to the bullpen,
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I did not expect Jordan Hicks to be a starter in this league. But that kind of leaves us with not really a lot of key arms in the bullpen now that's available.
Because we might lose Wandy.
Yeah, Wandy, he's still a free agent. The Yankees did get all their players that they needed for arbitration. They locked all those guys down. Gleyber Torres, Victor Gonzalez, Verdugo, of course, Soto, some more guys. But they did not re-sign Wandy. He's still a free agent at the in the market. But there's a couple of guys that, of course, Josh Hader is going to be number one on everybody's list for the, the top guy on the market for the bullpen. Gleyber Torres may be trade bait. Yeah, we've heard about Gleyber Torres for forever now with the trade bait stuff with Gleyber. But what I wanted to bring up also before I show who I think the Yankees can maybe look at is we got some news about one player that's maybe available. And I was like, what? Luis Arias, per John Heyman, the Marlins may be willing to entertain offers. Now, I mean, this guy, you already know, he is a contact hitting king. He might be the best contact hitter in this league, especially from last season. What do you think the Marlins would want in return for Luis Arias if they do end up, exercising some trades? What do you think they're looking for in return?
This is weird to me because they've been in on Gleyber for a long time, right? And
Yeah.
it seems like same thing with San Diego Padres, how we kind of have what they need, they have what we need. We need another starting pitcher. But Arias is like I just don't understand getting rid of a second baseman for a second baseman. Like,
Yeah.
like Gleyber doesn't play well as shortstop. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe we make it. Maybe Arias comes in with this would definitely be a blockbuster trade. Can you imagine if we got Arias and one of their pitchers, whether it was Luzardo, who the Yankees seem to have interest in? I would definitely like Cabrera. I think Cabrera is good. He has some good stuff, but he does have a little bit some accuracy issues. But I think this could possibly be a blockbuster trade because they really want Glaber. So imagine sending Glaber. It would probably take possibly sending Glaber and maybe Spencer Jones and maybe
Mm,
one of our other pitchers as well to maybe get both of those guys because it would definitely be a blockbuster type trade.
yeah, and he's still young, 26 years old. So last 2 seasons, he kind of honestly, man, he's every single year in his career, he's almost hit over 300. Like I feel like even if he did come to the Yankees, just being in New York would not rattle this guy. Like
Nope.
yeah, he's definitely a more of a contact hitter, no doubt about it. I mean, he's only hit. I mean, last year was 10 home runs, but that's what we need in this lineup now. Not saying we're gonna make this trade happen, but it was just interesting to see the news come out today about the Marlins that they're exercising some potential trades with Luis Ariz, and they just traded for him last off season.
Mm-hmm.
You
Now,
know, like 354 batting average, 393 on base percentage, phenomenal numbers. Phenomenal.
yeah,
Um
that would
he
solve
would
our
be
leadoff problem.
huh?
That would solve our leadoff hitter problem.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, this guy just knows how to get on base. I mean, he doesn't strike out ever. Best strikeout percentage in the league, best whiff percentage in the league, best sweet spot percentage in the league, which sweet spot is measured a batted ball event with a launch angle between 8 and 32 degrees, which, that's just doubles, singles. This guy can do it, man. I mean, he's a flat out stud and
What
doesn't
would you
really
give
get
up?
for Luis.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to consider it. We'd probably try to get a pitcher for them as well. So, what would you give up though?
Yeah, I mean, if you go with him and a pitcher, like him and Jesus Luzardo, definitely gonna have to give up Glaber, like you said, Spencer Jones, and probably a pitcher. Chase Hampton, Will Warren. I think those three, because I mean Luzardo has the years of control, but they definitely would want a second baseman to take over for him, if they're gonna trade. So yeah, Arias is underrated.
Yeah,
He
I
is
think you
better
probably,
than you think.
I think you probably had to throw in a Pereira in that too,
So
because
a
we'd
four
be,
four to
yeah,
two.
it would probably be, yeah, we'd have to give up more, definitely.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Zilla said he's a perfect fit, our new leadoff hitter. Yeah, I mean, like we said, I don't expect a trade to happen, but it's interesting that he's now available on the market. Like we said, I think the lineup is good right now. If you're looking at it on paper, of course, it's going to come down to how are these guys going to play at the end of the day. But right now on paper, it looks like this lineup is night and day better than last season, even though we only added 2 players. But look at the players that we added.
yep.
Juan Soto, you've been raving about it for 2 seasons now. Lefty power bat in Yankee Stadium, and of course Alex Verdugo, lefty contact bat that could just get on base and he can get people in. Just adding those two in this lineup, bro.
I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
I know. How could you not?
Like, cause like I said, I've been saying it for 2 seasons where Soto solved a lot of our problems, and it's just, I get it. He might not be a Yankee after this year, but let's just enjoy this year because it's going to be one hell of a year.
Yeah. You're wishing Miami will demand the Martian in any package.
That's not going to happen. No.
Yeah.
Dominguez isn't going anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
Thanks for sending us Bader Max. Hopefully he doesn't get batter. Oh yeah, Alvaro's the Met fan. Hey, I hope he does well for y'all. I like I love Darth Bader. Like that was my guy, man. But it is what it is. Hey, you have Luis Severino too. Might as well go get Wandy Peralta because Carlos Mendoza is gonna get all the Yankee throwaways at the end of the day.
And Middleton, who's
Yeah,
still available.
Keenan
You might as well just
Middleton.
be the little Yankees.
Jason's saying, "What are your credentials to speak on Yankees inside info?" I don't have any credentials, my guy. I don't work for the Yankees,
We're
but
just giving you our opinions.
yeah, we know we know a couple things or two. Aiden's saying, "Ace, would you want Yariel Rodriguez, a Cuban pitcher?"
That's interesting because all right, Max said that there was somebody that he was going to throw at me that he didn't want to say until we were on the stream. I was going to guess Yariel Rodriguez. Is that who you were going to say?
No, I wasn't.
Oh,
But
okay. But I would I'd be interested in him. Still 27 years old. To add to the bullpen, I'd definitely be interested in him.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. And I think that's what it seems like a lot of teams are kind of like, forgetting about him. It seems like
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not seeing really anything about Yariel Rodriguez. Bader is awful. He's a backup outfielder, man. Fans like you hyped him up way too much. He's a backup outfielder. Jason, do you watch baseball? He's one of the best defensive outfielders in the game, my guy.
He played a solid center field.
Oh my lord, he's a
Now,
backup
if you
outfielder.
want to say his bat was inconsistent, okay, I would understand that. But his defense, his range, he
Oh
had really good
yeah.
range. Yeah.
I don't think a backup outfielder is making almost $11 million per year, but I'm just saying. Yeah, he can't hit. I mean, Jason, he showed us what he can hit in the postseason though when he was with us in 2022, did he not? But he just can't stay healthy. That's one thing I will say about Bader. Arias is a generational player and worth the players you mentioned. He'd be a game changer for us. Oh yeah, he would. He would, man. It would be a phenomenal leadoff guy. Like that. I can't even imagine. I really can't. But
Yeah.
Ace, I wanted to show you this, man.
Okay.
This is who I was talking about, who's still available in the market right now. Robert Stevenson, 30 years old, righty, played for those Tampa Bay Rays. But look at the stats, man. 52 innings last season, 77 strikeouts, bro. The velo is there on his fastball. He does have a cutter as well. So he's a cutter, slider, fastball, changeup thrower. Throws a cutter 41%, the slider 24, fastball 23, and a 10% on the change. The ground ball percentage might scare a lot of people away, especially in Yankee Stadium. Not saying the Yankees are going to go out there a guy like Robert Stevenson, but he is available.
What do you think that would cost?
I don't think not too much. He has a 4.64 ERA in his career. He does have some really bad years with Cincinnati. Like early on in his career, it was terrible, but he's getting it back on track the last, season or so. But I saw his name available on the market, and I was like, oh, might as well, mention him out and see. But I haven't really heard anything about him. Yeah, Super Miguel was like, damn, Stevenson, I barely pay attention to this guy. Yeah, that's why I wanted to bring him up.
So that's a good point. So possible.
Yeah, so look at the numbers though. Strikeout percentage 38%, bro. And his walk percentage is average, league average 8%. But damn, the whiff, the chase, the strikeout percentage, bro. Sheesh. I mean, they got this guy can do it, man. So, what's up, William? What's going on, bro? Robert Bader is a great outfielder, but always gets hurt. After all that was said and done last year, the Yankees should have kept Monty. Yeah, I mean, the trade didn't work out. But if Bader is so amazing, why did the Yankees send him packing, buddy? Just because the health, Jason, he can't stay healthy. And there's a guy named Jason Dominguez in the outfield as well. So please boot Aiden. All he does is repeat posts over and over. Oh, come on, Aiden. Stop doing that, man.
Oh, Aiden asked us about Fujinami.
I don't want Fujinami.
I don't 7-8 last year, a 7.24 ERA. I'm good with that.
No, he was terrible. I mean, he did play for the A's, so you kind of give him a little break.
And the Orioles too. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this guy was. Let me see his numbers with the Orioles because his numbers with the A's were terrible. I mean, 8.57 ERA with the A's and then 4.85 with Baltimore. So better there, but he did do better with Baltimore. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want him.
Yeah, I think it's a hard pass. I'd rather have the guy you were just referring to.
Yeah. And I mean, I hope he can turn his career around. But what up, Star Scream Sub-Zero? What about Luis Arias? Can he be? Yeah, we were just talking about him, bro. The Yankees would have to trade for him. Don't think it'll happen, but it's never out of the realm. I mean, the Yankees are looking to get better every single day. So I truly feel like Stroman signing is because they're not confident whatsoever they'll get any other deals done. I don't think so, William. I think it was more of Blake Snell turned them down.
Yeah.
Blake Snell wanted $200 million. So why not go out there Stroman, who's, I mean, of course, he's not as good as Snell. I will say this, not as good as Snell,
Yeah.
but Stroman can actually pitch late in the games. $37 million for a 2-year contract for him. The contract just speaks for itself, man.
Yeah, and if he's bad, you get rid of him in a couple years. You know what I'm saying? It's not anything crazy. And then like I forget which which analyst was saying this, but it's such a good deal because like it doesn't make the Yankees desperate to make that next move. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have so you won't overpay for somebody like Snell, and you won't overbid like prospect wise for somebody like Cease or Bieber. Because if you went with this, let me tell you this: if we went into this rotation right here of Cole 1, Rodon 2, Stroman 3, Nestor 4, Clark Schmidt, I think that's enough to at least get with the offense that we have. I think it's enough to at least get us to the trade deadline. And if you need to make another impact trade for a starting pitcher, so be it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that because maybe the Yankees maybe the Yankees plan is to actually bring up and develop these other pitchers because Luis Hill's coming back. He's actually looking good. They really like Luke Weaver. You know what I'm saying? I know you heard the reports on Luke Weaver where he's been working with Cole. So his velo's been up. Cole's basically changed his grips on him. So same thing that happened with Clark Schmidt, how Cole took Clark Schmidt under his wing. He's doing the same thing with Luke Weaver. Maybe Luke Weaver propels himself into that starting rotation. Like I said, if this was a starting rotation going in, I would be a little disappointed, but I think it would still be enough to at least get us to the trade deadline, and then we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, like we have depth for sure. Like that's one thing the Yankees do have. We have depth. And Luke Weaver, he's not going to wow you at all, but $2 million for someone who pitched like 100 plus innings last season. So take it with what you got. I mean, I don't think
Blake likes him though. He really likes him.
Yeah, and it's a nice piece because you already know there's going to be injuries. It's just going to happen. At the end of the day, I hope we're not going to see any long-term injuries by any means, but a guy might miss a start or two. So we might need Weaver, for a week or so in this rotation.
Yeah, as that spot starter. Absolutely.
Mo Money in the house. Hey, yo, shore up the pin with Stevenson and Yariel Rodriguez. Maybe move Cortez to bullpen as a long man. Hopefully, a Warren Beater Weaver can open up eyes in spring training. Yeah, like Mo Money. I was just highlighting Stevenson, bro. I was just highlighting him, and I feel like this guy could be a strong arm in our pin. Not going to be a closer, but a very strong arm that this team can. It'll just better this team with Stevenson. Stroman is a great value pickup with a great option. If he doesn't produce, he may end up being a smart signing with little downside. That's what I'm talking about, John, because I get the whole beef, what happened with Twitter and what he said about Brian Cashman. But at the end of the day, he was just defending himself. Honestly, like Brian Cashman said that he wasn't going to, he didn't think he was a quality starter. And it seems like Brian Cashman is eating a lot of his own words nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted Jordan Montgomery at some point in this offseason, which he's still available, by the way. People forget about Jordan Montgomery.
I don't think he's going to be a Yankee, though.
I don't either. I think he's just going to re-sign with Texas at this point. But, I mean, like you said, John, great value pickup. 2 years, $37 million, and we got him for less than Lucas Giolito did, or than Lucas Giolito got. And I can guarantee you this: Stroman is night and day better than Lucas Giolito. So,
absolutely. Yeah,
the fact that we got Stroman for cheaper than him, I'll take it, man. I'll take it all day. Torres has better numbers than Luis Ariz, except for the batting average. No, Mel, he doesn't have better on-base percentage, walk percentage. I mean, strikeout percentage. He's beating Torres in a lot of categories. But I mean, Torres is more powerful than Ariz is, but
I'd trade Glaber for Ariz. I would.
We're getting aged up again. I mean, everybody in the market is 31, 32 years old, John, other than like Yamamoto. My thing when you said you told me you didn't want to get older, I'm talking about David Robertson, Adam Ottavino. Those guys are 38 years old.
Oh, yeah, they're older.
I don't want those guys on this team. But if it's a 2-year or a 2-year contract for a 32-year-old, I don't mind it. It's not like we're locked down for 7-8 years with the guy. You know what I'm saying? So Miami needs a catcher. Trade them Torres, Rortvet, another pitching or another catching prospect, Pereira for Arise. They could. I mean, that could be a possible trade right there, Kzilla, for real, because we do have 5 catchers on this 40-man right now. So
Yeah. I'm looking at the leftover free agents. I'm actually surprised there's still some decent names on here, considering how close we are. You would think like that some of these players would definitely be gone. Like Bellinger's still available, which is like kind of like this close to the season. He's still available. He's not going to be a Yankee. He's not going to be a Yankee. But Wandy might be the next name to go. You've been hearing a lot of him. I like Wandy. It'd be unfortunate to lose him. But I was looking at some of the other relievers that we have too, or that are open to. So
yeah, I mean these are all the closers still, and like I said, man, there's slim pickings, bro. Like you got Hader, and then you just go down. You could settle for, I don't know. I mean, my top 2 would be Hader and Stevenson. Honestly, I mean, we're not going to sign Chapman back. You can just throw his name out there. Lou Trevino, no. Wandy, think he's going to be gone. We haven't signed him back yet. I think he's going to the Mets, honestly, bro. I just, and then Yariel Rodriguez is not in this in these list of names, but that's what we have, bro.
yeah,
That's what we have for now. The pin, and then
might have to start bringing some guys up, start using some of the farm. So
that's what the team is going to probably end up doing. I mean, we're going to see Chase Hampton and Will Warren probably sooner rather than later. Now that Jordan Hicks is off the market. I mean, bro, it's really a couple moves that this team can do right now. You're either going to trade for somebody or sign Snell. That's my thought process.
Yeah,
that's going to be the next moves.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much like you said, the line is pretty much set. I think we're probably going to maybe get one more starting pitcher, and I think we're going to the regular season. Like, but who would you want as that other pitcher? Are you sold on Snell?
I would rather. I mean, yeah, I would. If you're going to sign, well, if you're going to make a trade, then you already know I want Cease or Burns.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my top 2. But I'm going off of who's available on the free agent market right now. And by far, it's Snell. Now, there's going to be people that say, no, I don't want him. I get it. Like, it's kind of risky, honestly. But he is the best pitcher available free agent-wise. And I don't want to give the guy $7 million, so that's why the Yankees say, all right, bro, you're ludicrous. We're not going to sign you to a 7-year, $200 million contract. Like, at some point, you just got to put your foot down and say, enough's enough. Get out of here. But if it's a 3 or 4 year contract, maybe he just realizes, hey, like my market isn't what I thought it would be. Let's go to the Yankees. That's what I'm saying. He could come knocking back on our door, y'all. Like the report from yesterday with Bob Nightingale, it kind of seemed like the Yankees were out because of how far the gap was. Well, maybe Snell, especially now that the Giants are out on Snell, it seems like with the Jordan Hicks signing, maybe Snell just comes to a realization like, hey, maybe I'm not going to get 7 years. So let's just settle for 4 or 5 and call it a day, and let's try to win a championship.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm all for just like make that trade for Cease already. Like, because if what's holding it up is Spencer Jones, dude, just get it done. Just get it done. Because like I get it, people love Spencer Jones. Like, but 1, he's a prospect. We don't really know what he's going to do in the pros. 2, he's about a solid 2 years away from actually coming up. If he stays on track, he's gonna probably start in Double-A. He's gonna be about 2 years away. So it's like, and then on top of that, where are you gonna put him? If he comes up, where are you going to put him? If we sign Soto long term, Judge, Dominguez, where are you going to put Jones? You can't just off Stanton like that. Stanton's contract is too terrible for them to just trade him away. No one's going to take him. And I doubt that Cashman and Howe eat almost another $100 million. So, if you got to give up prospects, you got to give up prospects. Yankees are in win now mode this year. And that's what it's got to be. Yankees they're going all in. They push all their chips in the middle of the table with that Soto move because he's not guaranteed for next year. So we are all in to win this year. You get yourself another pitcher that goes number 2. Cease or Bieber would easily be our number 2. Rodon would be 3, Stroman would be 4. And then you probably trade Nestor Cortez at that point because you're not going to, you're not going to need him. Then you'll have Schmidt as number 5 and then the depth that we have. And then I think the Yankees, if we add one more frontline pitcher, I think we're easily a World Series contender easily.
Yeah, no doubt about it, bro. And that's what Snell would make this team, would be a World Series contender. Brian's saying if you don't live in New York, you're not a real fan of the Yankees. It's funny because he's asking where I live, and then he just says, you live in Florida, so he must be a troll on multiple accounts.
He sounds stupid.
It's okay. People forget where spring training is located for the Yankees, but just leave it at that. How you doing, Brian? How you doing, buddy? Monty is going back to Texas. The Yankees are not getting him back. That's what I'm thinking too, Robert. That's what I'm thinking too. And I'm just like waiting to see where these guys fall. It's like they're still available, bro. Like you said, there's so many names still on the market. I thought they would be long gone by now, but Scott Boras, bro, you want to be all, patient. Sometimes I might bite you in the ass a little bit.
Yep. But can we just say that this has been normally the baseball off season, I mean, obviously, because we're Yankee fans, normally the baseball off season is a little bit slow. This has been a good off season. It's been an exciting one. So, especially considering this is what the Yankees needed after last year. We can't have another 82 and 80 season. I've given Brian Cashman and Hal Steinbrenner a lot of shit, but this year you got to tip your hat to them. They've done a phenomenal job with bringing in the pieces that we've brought in. It hasn't been like an abundance and overabundance of pieces. Well, even we've added, depth with the, we've made 2 trades with Cleveland where we've added depth. But Verdugo was a good trade. We didn't, you probably don't even, some people probably don't even remember what we gave up for Verdugo. Soto was a great trade. Everybody's like, you gave up so much pitching depth, but yet we still have so much more. You know what I'm saying? So this has been a good offseason. Not getting Yamamoto stunk. I'm not saying Stroman was a good pivot point from that, but adding another pitcher like Cease or possibly Burns or even Bieber or maybe even Snell would be a great pivot point from Yamamoto. So great offseason for the Yankees. Like I said, I give it a solid A-. If we add one more front end pitcher, I'm giving it an A+.
Yeah, I mean, like we were saying, we were willing to give up $300 million to Yamamoto. So instead of doing that, we can sign 2, decent pitchers. Snell and Stroman could be those guys, man. Like, and that's like the old Yankees, like getting everybody who's best available on the market at the time. I know we missed on Yamamoto, and of course, Shohei wasn't even on our radar. We knew we weren't going to get him. But this offseason, like you said, man, has been pretty good so far. I give it a B still because I do think we still need a nice solid arm in the pen and then one more starter. So I'm staying at a B, but it's definitely been a pretty decent offseason for the Yankees. Going into this season, I feel more comfortable than I did last offseason. We got Rodon. We were hype about that, but it seemed like that was other than re-signing Judge, of course, to a long-term contract, that was our only really big move that we made. The biggest moves that the Yankees made were, exactly. Like the biggest moves were bringing up the kids. And that's because we were just so bad, bro. Like they had no other option, it seemed like.
Yeah. But now this year, just the ups and downs last year was because we thought we were going to have a great rotation with Cole, Rodon, Nestor, Severino, and Montas. 4 out of those 5 didn't pan out. You know what I'm saying? Like at all. This year's rotation doesn't look as good as it does last year, but maybe it's a complete 180. This year's lineup looks really good. You know what I'm saying? Like they made the necessary moves, and I think that we have depth. You can't tell me we haven't gotten better from last year. Like,
No
I
doubt.
understand like the bullpen's a issue, but the one thing that I will say about Brian Cashman and company is we've always had a solid bullpen. The Yankees are always tops when it comes to the relief pitchers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they figure it out one way or another. And I trust that they can, maybe possibly bring up some of these youth guys to fill in some of the spots and get the best out of them. Because Blake does get the best out of some of these young guys. He really does. So I'm not too worried about the bullpen. The middle of the bullpen, I'm worried about the back end with Clay Holmes. Like, Clay Holmes scares me.
Me
Every
too.
time he takes the mound and we see it coming from a mile away, he gets wild, and then he starts walking guys, and then hits come in, and then he blows the game.
Yeah.
So
William with a great comment. Grisham, Soto, Verdugo over Jake Bowers, Franchi Cordero, and Willie Calhoun.
nah,
Like,
I wouldn't.
no, come on. Like,
Wacky Willie alone? That's
hey, that was a call. That was the call. I will say that. But look, that's what our outfield looked like last season, bro.
Don't forget McKinney.
Oh my gosh, man. And Oswaldo Cabrera and IKF. That was our outfield.
Exactly. For the people, somebody was talking about like they were worried about Dominguez when he comes back not being able to play center. I'm like, dude, we did have IKF in center field. Like, chill out, guys.
Well, I mean, I think he won't be in the field, because like I've been saying, the Yankees need to be smart with his injury. He's still so young, bro. You don't want to throw him out there fresh off Tommy John surgery, and he can bat, but that throw from center field to home plate, that can hyperextend it easily.
Yeah, absolutely. We're good in the outfield, I think. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
We might have to trade Spencer Jones. If you plan on bringing back Soto, Pereira is probably going to be gone. Pereira is a piece that it was fun to have him up, you know what I'm saying? But he's probably going to be gone the first chance we get. I expect Jones to probably be gone as well. And you got to realize the Yankees have some studs coming up in like in the minor leagues, in the lower minor leagues too, like Roderick Arias.
Yeah.
They're talking about, dude, he might have a higher grade than Dominguez is what they're saying. Obviously, he's an infielder. You know what I'm saying?
He's shortstop.
Like, yeah. So will they start transitioning him maybe to second or maybe to third? We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Volpe played good shortstop, obviously Gold Glove caliber last year. But I think this is a good time to be a Yankee fan. The youth is coming up, and I'm excited. I know you are too.
Yeah. Rico with a good point. International signing begins 15th of January. This is where the Yankees have excelled. They have around $5 million to spend, and this where Yariel Rodriguez could be signed, bro.
Yep. Great point, Rico.
And I would be, if we get Yariel Rodriguez, I would consider that a nice not a big move, but like a nice move for this team. Like, I would make it a B+ off season if we get Yariel.
I thought you already had it at a B+.
No, I got it at a B.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I got it at a B right now, but I need a bullpen arm, and I need one more starting pitcher.
Yeah. Mo Money says can't move Jones, Pereira. Yes, I'm moving Jones if it's the right pitcher. I'm sorry. Like, I get it. He's the left-handed Aaron Judge, but it's like we gotta worry about winning now. If that's what's holding up Cease, I'm making that trade already. I'll drive Jones to the airport.
Hey man, Jones seems like the golden boy right now, bro.
Yeah, everybody loves him. But
I mean, he does have the potential, man. He really does. But
he strikes out a lot, though.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna happen. He's gonna get that better.
Especially with how but it's not too often that guys that are really like, how tall is he?
I think he's Judge's height, man. 6'7".
Yeah.
Let me double check, but
you don't see too many like super tall guys like that.
He's 6'6".
Yeah, you don't see too many super tall guys like that doing well on MLB, but he's doing, he's a top prospect for the Yankees. So, but I'm not. Yeah. I'm giving him away if it's holding up getting another. You telling me, guys, you wouldn't trade if Milwaukee's saying, okay, we'll give you Burns, but we want Spencer Jones. You saying no?
See, I think it would depend on the pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be hard not to trade him for Corbin Burns. Like, if we get Corbin Burns tomorrow, Ace,
World Series,
we should be in the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
We should be, because I love Corbin Burns that much.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying it all off season. That's my number one move. I don't think it's going to happen, but this man is just different, bro. Corbin Burns is just a different breed. He's everything you want in a pitcher. You know what I'm saying? He might have to get a nice little
I
haircut,
was about to say the same thing.
a nice little beard trim, but it's okay. Bro, but the thing is, the Yankees could be like, well, we can get him next offseason, though. That's the thing, because he's a free agent after this season. And that's what Mo Money's saying. He might be a 1-year rental.
unless you're positive that you can bring him back. And by that you mean, you talk to Hal, and Hal has to be willing to open up the bank because you still got to pay Soto.
Yeah.
So Yankees dude, our payroll might be crazy.
Oh, I think it's already over 300 right now after all the
No, I don't think 300. I think a little bit under. I think it's over the first one.
Let me check real quick.
I think we're under the Cohen tax still, right?
Yeah, we are. We're right now at 270, or right now it says 268.
Yeah. But you also have to realize some of those numbers will go up in the next couple of years. So,
but I want to make sure. I don't think that's putting in the Stroman contract.
okay.
So I think we are above. Like, I think we're right at almost 300, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because this one doesn't have Stroman under the contract. I'm looking at the payroll right now, so I can bring it up real quick.
So we're like right there.
So here's the payroll. Judge, Cole, Stanton, Soto, Rodon, Rizzo. See, like, Stroman would be right here. He should be.
I would love to just get rid of Stanton. That $32 million is just sitting there like.
So crazy, bro. Just here, let me move over let me shift us over down. So there we go. You can see it on the top right there. The projected total payroll is 273, but that's without the Stroman contract. So
tack on another 18 to that, and
right there.
Yeah. So my thing is this: if you're gonna do it, just do it, dude. We're gonna go. Just imagine if we re-sign Soto. It's gonna be anywhere from 500 to about maybe 6. You got to do it.
It might be 500, bro.
You got to. I think 550 might get it done.
Yes, William just said 560.
Yeah, I think 550 might get it done.
It's crazy, man.
Hey, if you're gonna do it, hey, scared money don't make no money, Max.
For real. I mean, hey, George would do it. Damn well right. George would do it.
George would have did Soto. He would have had Bryce Harper. He would have had Machado. Payroll
Everybody.
Be damned.
I mean, the Dodgers are doing what George would do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, George would have paid Ohtani. He wouldn't have deferred all that money. He would have paid him. He'd be like, hey, I got it.
Let me see. I got to double check to see how much Corbin Burns made from his arbitration. 15.6 mil.
You also got to realize too, some of these moves we might make, you got to realize they might offload Glaber. That's a big possibility, and that'll save us about 14. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to figure out what you're gonna do with Glaber and Peraza already. Like, who's gonna be the guy?
You do.
Like,
I mean, like, we were talking about it yesterday in the stream. Do the Yankees just say, we know Glaber's gone after this year, this is going to be his last year because he can help this team win still with his bat, or trade him during the deadline?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm trading him for something. I'm not just letting him walk for free. You got to get something. Dude, it would be such a waste if you let Glaber walk and you didn't bring back a starting pitcher. Like, because Miami wants him. Just go ahead and trade him to Miami. Maybe they throw in Arias. Maybe we throw in some other prospects as well. We bring back somebody. What's Arias' contract looking like? Do you know?
Arias. Let me check real quick.
Yeah.
I think he's still, he's probably definitely still in arbitration. So he is actually 2 years of control left.
That's very enticing.
So he's an unrestricted free agent in 2026.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to court for the arbitration. I don't think they got a deal done.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's why they're trying to trade him. Possibly. Because look at this. He fired for 12 mil, and then the team filed for 10.6.
12 mil isn't a lot. 12 mil isn't a lot for a player his caliber.
Yeah, it's just
I'm
it's
not
crazy.
With him defensively, but the bat wise, I think he'd be worth 12 million.
Defense, he's not that good. I mean, he's not like a superstar defender.
Yeah, but neither is Glaber.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So like, Glaber got 14.2 for his arbitration. It's crazy because I think Vladdy is another one of those guys that are not on eye to eye with the number that the Blue Jays gave him.
Yeah, I'm glad we got it done with Soto because it could have got messy, and that's the last thing you want to do is not give him what he wants in arbitration. It go to the mediator, because then what faith do you have that we're gonna if the Yankees were fighting for what, an extra $1 million less? What faith would you have had that they would have brought him back next year?
Mm, not a lot. I mean, I, Glaber is such a question mark, bro. He's been a question mark for 2 seasons
Years.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it seems like 2 years he's been the biggest question mark because I just don't see this team re-signing Glaber Torres. I've been saying it for a while now,
Yeah, they did it
and
already.
it's just because all the depth we have, bro, in the infield.
Yeah.
Jorbit Vivas, Oswald Peraza, Oswaldo Cabrera. You
And you got
know,
to figure if Roderick is as good as televised, he'll be up before we know it. You know what I'm saying? So what are you gonna do? You have, DJ LeMahieu will probably be gone soon. How many more years do he have? Like 2?
LeMayu, he's
Yeah.
under contract till 2027.
So
Yeah,
yeah, we'll probably have to pay him to go away. So
you,
probably
yeah,
not next year. Not next year. No. I'm talking about like after when some of these young kids come up, we're gonna have to pay him to go away.
yeah. It sucks, man. We bid under his crazy good season when he was leading the league in batting average. Yeah, so he's under contract till 2027.
That's a long
15
time
mil
from
per
now.
year at 35. So he'll
That
be 37 making 15 mil.
yeah, that's a long time from now. But would you want somebody like Vladdy Jr.? You know how much he loves the Yankees.
He is different now. You know, the whole Stroman stuff, Vladdy's different because it seems like he just be talking out of his ass, bro. Like I love Vladimir Guerrero as a talent. He's a stud, but I don't want a guy that doesn't want to be here. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing about Stroman. He wants to be here.
yeah. Benintendi didn't
So
want to be here. We had him for half a year.
yeah, man, his Vladdy's that's that guy, bro.
Yeah, I know, Miguel. It was sarcasm.
Yeah. What up, Chef Nick in the house? Every team that has a good pitcher as trade bait is going to ask for Spencer Jones as a centerpiece for a package trade. Yeah, you're right, Chef.
Absolutely. That's where it starts for them. Everybody's gonna want Spencer Jones. So
Julia saying Peraza is not good. We need to trade him to get what we can. I've watched him. He is no major league talent.
see, the thing with that is though, if you trade Peraza, then I think the Yankees bring back Glaber. That's Glaber and Peraza are kind of like tied together. Whichever one goes, the other one's staying. So
Yeah,
it's as simple as that. If they get rid of Glaber, Peraza is going to be the second baseman.
but I just don't think the Yankees can afford to keep Glaber, man. If they miss out on if Soto walks, which I don't want him to, I hope to the heavens above that we get a deal done with Juan Soto. But if anything goes wrong and we don't get him, that's when I re-sign Glaber
Mm-hmm.
because he could be. I'm not saying he could right now. I think he's a top 5 second baseman in this league. But if you're talking about Juan Soto here, and you rather have the money to put on him, no brainer, bro. You're going with Juan Soto. No, you're going with Juan Soto. You know, that's my thing. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Once Stroman struts his stuff on the mound, the fans will love him. Yeah, I was bringing up a couple of clips, Patrick. I mean, the guy when he's like pounding his chest and like looking at the Mets dugout, like, yeah, I'm him. That I love that. I love
And we
seeing.
need that. We need
Yeah,
that. Like, I want to do that too. Like, come on,
yeah,
man. Like, dude, we get hype up these Yankee games. Like, we need that fire. I want to see Verdugo get pissed. I want to see, you know what I'm saying? The Yankees do it. Aaron Boone's going to have a lot of like this. Aaron Boone's going to have a lot of his plate, you know what I'm saying, managing some of these guys. But guys like Garrett Cole could pay dividends as well. Garrett Cole is a force in our clubhouse that keeps composure going. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he just wants to ball out. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not all, but Garrett Cole can also get fired up at the same time too.
Oh,
We've
hell
seen it, but you know what I'm saying. But Garrett Cole, yeah. Or if there's about to be, I've seen. I know you've seen it too. I've seen Cole hop the fence. Like he was one of the first motherfuckers
Oh,
to hop
yeah.
the fence and get ready to throw down. So we've seen that before. The Yankees have fire. Like Judge isn't like a super passionate guy. He's more of like a lead by example. But we need these fiery guys back, man. We do.
Yeah. And I'm with you, Julio. She said, I'd rather have Glaber at least. He can hit a little bit. Peraza hit what, 160? I'm with you, Julio. I think Glaber is by far way better than Peraza.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think the Yankees would much rather put all the money they can get on a Juan Soto.
Yeah.
I mean, you're locking down a 25-year-old, one of the best hitters in baseball, lefty, to pair with Judge for what, at least seven seasons together.
Yep.
I mean, how can you not, man?
Yeah. If we lose Soto because of Glaber, I'm gonna be pissed off.
FGR, what's your? Hey, you gotta wait. We gotta wait. I don't even know right now, bro. I'm still like debating it, man.
I got mine.
I know.
I let you hear mine already.
Yeah,
So
I like
wait.
yours.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I can't.
Soto.
I can't wait. Oh wait.
William saying Soto leaving the Squire like Frodo.
Wait, we do know what one of the Axis calls is. I'm rocking the shirt right now. The Stay
Yes,
Risen,
Sirski.
baby.
You stay risen for Anthony Rizzo. You know, saying you all rise for the captain.
Are they gonna be back
risen.
to back?
They need to, because it won't work if it's not.
Well, no. If Verdugo leads off, Judge is batting second. Soto might bat third.
That's what I'm saying. The stay risen might be cooked, because you can't have all rise. Oh, here comes Soto. Stay risen. You know, like
unless you're gonna say all rise, so we could shuffle and then stay risen.
Just have something go on throughout the whole lineup.
Exactly.
I'm gonna miss that Higgy with it though.
Like I said, I missed the whack at Willie.
Yeah,
that's why we got to
get
Willie Adamas. So to bring it back. That was
gold. We got 75 in the house, man. Hit that like button for us. Appreciate you all hanging out Friday night. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys have a nice cold one cracked open, because I can't be by myself. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate y'all. Hit that subscribe button if you are new hanging out. Thanks for tuning in. If you don't want to hit the subscribe button, well, thanks for just popping in. Appreciate y'all. Not getting Yamamoto allows the Yankees to sign multiple free agent pitchers to add to the rotation, then just pull all eggs in one basket for Yamamoto. If they get Snell, we'll be in good shape. I'm 1,000% with you, Mel Bester. Oh, the ace. Just doing what this man does, everybody. And that is walking in somebody's house and popping confetti all over the place. And we got my guy. Huh?
Is that a jumbo shrimp shirt you wear?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
But my guy, Patrick, welcome to the squad, my friend. And if you are a member, you already know it's giveaways every single month. So
make sure you guys hit the allow gifts too if you haven't done so that way you can be a recipient of the gifts.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, Ace. You the man, man. You the man. You said Fangraphs have him at 8. Oh, they have Torres at 8 for second baseman? I don't know. I would have to look at that list, man, because I think Glaber's top 5, man.
I can't name when Torres is on. I can't. You know how I feel about Glaber. His defense pisses me off, but it's still hard to name 7 other second basemen that are better than him.
Wait, Jacob said he tagged me in something on Twitter. And by the way, Jacob doesn't even follow me on Twitter. He just be tagging me on stuff. Glaber just posted this on IG. Oh.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
I'm just glad we didn't trade Glaber to the Red Sox.
Huh?
I said I'm glad we didn't trade Glaber to the Red Sox. Because remember, the Verdugo Glaber trades were heating up for a while.
Hold on. I got to share the screen. Potential farewell? No. How crazy would it be if we're live and he gets traded?
What does it say? What's the...
Oh, hold on. You can't hear it?
No. I'm saying, like, scroll up. Like, is there a caption to it? Is there a... It's just a video? Oh, Glaber posted this on IG. Can someone translate?
I can hold on. Let me bring up the audio real quick. I think it's just him speaking Spanish. But let's see what they're talking about, man.
Tus ojos me recuerdan a los suyos. A aquellos que alguna vez pusieron su corazón a la altura del escudo y que consiguieron cumplir los sueños de miles de aficionados. Tus ojos
What does that mean?
me recuerdan a los
Dude, I don't
suyos.
speak Spanish like that.
I thought you. Come on, man. I thought you spoke Spanish.
I don't think that's a. I don't think that's a farewell.
Oh, Yo Elvis says he knows. Do you want me to replay it, bro? Yeah, let us. You got to let us know, man. Oh, Super Miguel. Okay, do you want me to replay it? Because I need this translated for us. Julia says I think he's saying farewell. Oh no.
Well, if it is.
Tus ojos me recuerdan a los suyos. A aquellos que alguna vez pusieron su corazón a la altura del escudo y que consiguieron cumplir los sueños de miles de aficionados. Tus ojos me recuerdan a los suyos. A aquellos que alguna vez pusieron su corazón a la altura del escudo y que consiguieron cumplir los sueños de miles de aficionados.
No.
Tus ojos.
Please don't leave us, Glaber.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, we might get some crazy news on air, y'all.
We might.
Like we're gonna bring y'all to 8:00, and
at 8:05, breaking news.
Yeah, at 8:02, we're gonna say peace. He remembers his dreams. Yoavis said, "Nah, he ain't leaving." All right,
Yeah,
so
I don't
we
think so.
we good. Maybe he just he's happy he just made 14.2 M's. Maybe that's what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he's happy bringing in Stroman and Soto and all that. Maybe he wants to win.
Yeah, Hanton rocking the Tom Brady avatar over there. We need Josh Hader now. And Snell, Hicks just stopped waiting for Yankees. He wanted to be a Yankees. Now he's with the Giants. Thank you, Cashman. I mean,
Can't
maybe
get everybody, guys.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he wanted to be a starter in this league, and he saw more opportunity with the Giants because that's what he's going to be doing now. He's a starter. Don't know how it's going to work out, but hey, I hope it works out well for him. If they ask for Glaber for Luis Ariz, send him with a gift basket, says Julia. I mean, I gotta agree for that. Like,
I got a question for you, Max.
What's
Is Soto going to be starting for the Yankees this year?
Oh, you're damn right. That
opening
was,
day. He's opening
oh,
day. Is he
come
be starting?
on.
I
was like, what? Jacob, you know better. He actually like deleted his comment too.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this though: if we get 75 likes, because we have 75 people in the house right now, I'm gonna give some memberships away too.
Oh.
Just to let y'all know, we have 48. So
I'll double.
By the time it's 8:00 and we get 75 likes, some of y'all gonna be in a giveaway for next month. So
49 likes. Let's get that like button up. 25 more. I'll give some.
Oh, look at my guy Patrick. Hold on. He just sent me something on Twitter.
Patrick received the gift away, the last gift, so
Look at my guy right here on Twitter, man. You know how we do it in Ireland. We are the youth of the nation, baby. Let's go.
There we go.
Damn, I look hideous when I'm zoomed in like that. Sheesh. Oh my god.
I need to shots.
I need to like push back, man. Hey, my boy Jonathan said, "Let's get lit, Max." All right, $10 super chats.
Uh-oh. This will last about 10 o'clock.
Oh God, we're gonna be live all night. Luis Ariz's best pure hitter we've seen in a little bit. And he's only 26. We need a leadoff hitter like him, bro. Like I said, Ariz I'm right there with Julia. I would probably send Glaber for Luis Ariz,
and a pitcher.
Yeah. But of course, we're going to have to send more than Glaber for that. But Max and Ace, are y'all streaming some playoff games? Yeah, it just depends on this weekend for me. If I have some people over on Sunday for the Packers game, then I'm going to be I might set up a stream. I'm not gonna be live play. I'm not gonna be play-by-play calling it, but I'm gonna have a stream set up, like just to hang out, because it's gonna be a crazy time over here on Sunday, man. Because the Packers are gonna upset those Cowboys.
Because you and French are hanging out together while you call the game, right?
Oh, you're damn right. You're damn right.
That should be
When I'm bored, it makes my day when Max is live. I finally get something. Oh, thanks, bro. See, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. Without y'all, this would be nothing. We say this all the time. And we're at 53 likes now. Let's go. Okay.
Get it up.
The Marlins are not a good team to deal with when you are the Yankees. They always ask for the moon. That's true. I mean, you have to ask for the moon if you're the Marlins, because you can't really sign any marquee free agents. I know Miami's a beautiful city. I've been there multiple times. Some stories I can't share on the air. No, Sydney, not like that. But I'm telling you, it's a beautiful city. No state taxes in Florida. You want to live there. I get it, but it's the Marlins, man.
Yeah. The Marlins aren't our farm system. That's the Pirates. The Pirates are our farm system.
Yeah, we always pick up the Pirate scraps, especially for the pitchers.
Yeah.
Imagine Luis Arias, Soto, and Judge. And don't forget Jason Dominguez behind Judge.
And Volpe at the bottom, flipping the lineup over.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. This team could be pretty dangerous. If the guys just play to the back of their baseball cards, I think we'll have a great season this year.
Yeah.
Volpe takes a step forward. I'm calling it. He's making an all-star game this year.
Let me ask you and the chat this. What do you think Volpe's batting average will be this season?
Give me 265. 265. We don't live in a day and age anymore where people used to get out of bed hitting 300. You know what I'm saying? I think 265. 265. The ceiling is 270. The floor is probably 250.
All right, so just to put in perspective, last season he batted 209.
Yep.
So you saying he's jumping up to 265 off rip?
That's what I'm jumping off. I think he's going to change his two-strike approach. That's what I'm picking. I think, like I said, all-star game this year. That's what I'm going to say.
I'm rolling with these Yo Elvis, William, and Rico in that range. I'm going 240.
All right.
I mean, it's still going to be a way better season if he's batting 240 other than 209.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I can't get up that. That's a huge jump.
Patrick says 280.
Sheesh. Now, if he's hitting 280, we might be cooking with some Crisco, because
if he's hitting 280, and see, this is the thing. Batting average matters, but I do care about OPS more. I care if you're getting on base and if you're hitting as well. You know what I'm saying? If he has an OPS around, like, what was his OPS last year?
He was at, I don't want to say the number is very, very bad. 666.
Yeah.
So
if he can get that up to like 7.
I don't want that number again. Maybe that was why the season was such a freaking mess, because OPS Volpe was hitting 666.
Yep. Yo, Elvis says Wells is a sleeper. Yeah, I think Wells is a sleeper this year too. I expect him to have a good year, and I expect him to handle the pitching staff really well, because a lot of the pitchers said he did really well towards the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see Wells for a full season, bro. I really am. I think Trevino can work with him very well defensively to help him on that side of the his game, because Trevino is by far the better defensive guy.
Yeah.
But Wells, he can be really something special, especially a switch hitter.
Yeah.
Like
Julia said, who's a switch hitter?
Oh no, he's not a switch hitter.
No,
I'm tripping. I'm thinking of Dominguez. Yeah.
Julia said Volpe's going to win MVP this season.
Ooh,
that'd be amazing. I don't think it's going to happen.
Maybe
Fabian
MVP in our hearts.
Fabian
yeah. Fabian doesn't come around anymore, so he just got tired of the whole Volpe talk. I mean, I remember one time he was talking so much trash about Volpe, and the dude had 3 hits and a home run in the same game.
So he's good luck.
And then guess what? He had 1 error on the. That's why we were gonna lose. I'm like,
all right. So I want this on record. I'll ask this, on the live streams as we get close to the season, and chat, feel free to answer too. Who's gonna get the first Yankee hit of the season? Who's getting the first Yankee home run?
I think I already answered this question, but I don't remember what I said.
Yeah, I don't remember what you said either.
I think I said it's Alex Verdugo. No, because he probably won't be our leadoff hitter. It'll probably be DJ. But
Oh no, I think Verdugo is going to be early.
if Verdugo is leading off opening day, he's getting the first hit because he would get a hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about we're in Houston.
I'm going with Soto. I'm gonna go with
Alex
Soto.
Verdugo rocking that chain, rocking those Cuban links. You know what I'm saying? Fresh cut, fresh beard shave. I don't know if he has his grills in or not, but he's gonna pull that thing to left field. Hits off the little brick wall over there in Minute Maid Park. A leadoff double for Alex Verdugo.
Elvis says Stanton. Okay.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I want Stanton to succeed, y'all. I really do. But it's hard to have faith. I like what he's doing in the offseason. He's getting in shape, even though he's already a friggin' monster. You know what I'm saying? But like if he can just learn how to run.
Run.
He can't run.
I know what you're saying.
He can't run.
It sucks
dude.
that you have to say that about a baseball player. Like he has to learn how to run.
Yeah, and especially a guy like him who's been in the league for how long? Like,
just imagine if he didn't pimp that ball. He probably
hold on. Let me see if I can find it, bro. Because I was sharing this on the stream the other day, but I don't think you were in there. Hold on, bro, because you remember this game from last season. I gotta find it. It's on Twitter. God, I gotta find it. But I know a lot of everybody in the chat right now should know if I can find this freaking this video of Stanton from last season. God.
Was it the one where he dove in foul territory for the ball?
No, I found it. Okay. You ready?
Yep. The anticipation is killing me.
Hold on. Let me go. There we go. We'll go here. Y'all ready for this, guys?
Yeah, I think I remember this one.
That one is served into right field.
He got thrown out of home,
fielded by Dubon. Here comes Stanton. Here's the throw. Here's the play, and he is out.
Bro, run it back.
Oh, it'll come back.
So here's Max. I want to hear your call on this. Like, act like it's live.
Wasn't running real well.
And we got a hit to right field. DJ, nice base hit into the gap. It's going to be a throw home. Stanton rounding third, and he is
out. But they still got him.
I agree. This was.
It's just like I don't know what my call was, but it's like hitting it that LeMahieu hits it to right. Stanton, that should score Stanton. Stanton rounding third. He's still rounding third. How is he out?
Look at Luis Rojas. Go, Stanton. Okay. Now it's frozen. It's frozen, right, everybody? This is where Dubon is. He just threw it. Stanton's right here. And he gets tagged out about like right there.
Yep.
Unreal.
That was such a bad
unfreaking real.
Bro, because like play it a little bit because the angle that he had, right? Go forward just a little bit.
Hold
right?
on, let me mute it so it's not like I'm trying to see. Look at this. All right, there's the ball, guys. The ball is right there. And he's still only right here.
But see, the thing that sucks is the angle that they showed. Go back to the actual live play, right?
Hold on.
Like, get ready to pause, right?
Pause it?
Keep going. No, keep going. Pause right there. Like,
yeah,
that angle before that, it's like, dude, why is he's in like a trot? Like you would have thought it went to the wall. Like he's in that kind of trot. Like, bro. And that's his full speed.
Julia said he was injured then. No, he was not.
No,
he was not, because he even said, I'm not hurt. Even Aaron Boone was like, he's not hurt, because Michael K was like, what the hell are you doing, bro?
Dude,
and like
faster backwards. He
was not hurt then. I remember. Yeah, Luis Rojas should have quit and walked off the field in disgust.
No, he should have grabbed him and be like, no, stay. Like, don't, you know.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I circled Luis Rojas.
But if you're Luis Rojas, you got to know. I know.
Look at his arm on the bottom of the screen. He's like, go, go, go.
Yeah, right when Stanton's
right there.
Yeah, it was just That was a bad job by Rojas. You have to know who your personnel is. Stanton does not have wheels like that. Come on, man.
God, man. Elvis saying, imagine if that was Game 7 and Stanton was running like that. Oh my God, bro. Hey, like I said, I hope Stanton can have a nice bounce back year. You know what I'm saying? I'm laughing through the pain that we all suffered last season with Stanton. Trust me. I really hope he can bounce back, especially because how much money he's making.
Hold on. I'm going to send you this one. Bring it up. I'm gonna text it to you. Bring it up.
Bring it up through my phone, or is it on Twitter?
No, it's not on Twitter. It's a short from somewhere. If you want to try to bring it up, because this one was a funny one too. It has my man Gleyber Torres. I know you know which one.
Oh my God! Yeah, I can try to find that. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh,
I think I wasn't able to call that game, and I was listening to you.
I snapped because we lost the game. That was crazy. The chat will know which one this is.
I gotta find it.
That was just one of the many Gleyberisms that we had last year, where the Red Sox one was bad. His base running was just terrible. Now that we're talking about it, can we just trade him? Like, I hope that was a goodbye video. Send Arias and send a picture.
That was against the Tigers, right?
It was. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find it, man.
Just search Gleyber Torres error. That should.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did, and it. There's a lot. Oh wait, here it is. I found it. Yeah, this one was frustrating, bro. It really was.
Broke his bat back to Loizaga. He'll throw to second for one. The relay up the line.
That was so terrible.
Tigers are going to win it. What a way to salvage the series.
And Boone tried to bail him out. Boone tried
Broke
to bail
his
him
bat
out
back
by
to
challenging it,
Loizaga.
but it wasn't
He'll throw
even
to
close.
second for one. The relay
Yeah, that was
up
terrible.
the line. Tigers are going to win it.
That was. I mean, I felt bad, man, because I felt bad for Johnny Loizaga. Just, it's not even close, man. Look at the ball right here. Oh man. Yeah, Julia's like, that's the Gleyber that needs to go right there. The same ones like you guys hating on Stan will be the same ones saying he's great when he does nice this season. You know what? I hope so, Julia. I hope so. Because he needs to do good. That's the thing. He needs to do good. Stan's getting paid too much money to hit below 200. I changed my mind. Send him to Tokyo.
You talking about the Gleyber?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was such a. I just remember it because I'm like, bro, that lost us the game right when we were. Keep in mind, at that point, we were on a 3-game winning streak versus the Tigers.
That's when we were like, oh, remember we had a
kinda
little bit of hope,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
And that
Yeah.
put the nail in the coffin because we
Yeah.
sucked at that point.
What's your question, Super Miguel? What does Super Mario play for on the Yankees? What? I don't know, man. What if? Not for anything, but that throw from Loizaga was bad, and Gleyber made a good catch. That's true. He did throw a little bit off the plate, and Gleyber had it like backhanded. But
the right play would have been to maybe eat it and don't force the throw. That would have ended the game because live to fight another day.
Let me see if I can freeze frame it.
Remember the
it was off a hop. It was off a hop. Loizaga threw it and hit off a short hop right there, and then Gleyber did glove it nice.
Nah, I don't think it was off a hop. It doesn't look like
Yeah,
it
it
was
is.
off a hop. Looks like
Yeah, look.
looks more like
It
a line.
It hits right here. It hits right there on the grass. You see it?
Still, the right play is you got to eat that. Like, take the out at second, live to fight another day.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
remember the one against
definitely.
Remember the one against the Cubs that should have been an easy double play from when Cole was pitching, and he just booted it right in front of him. I'm just like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, people would have killed him for eating it and not completing the play, says Rico.
Oh, he didn't complete the play regardless.
Yeah, I mean, if he would have just ate that one, it would have been 2 outs, runners on the corners against the Detroit Tigers team. So, I mean, there's a lot of frustrating ones, guys. There's a lot of frustrating losses last season.
Yeah. Hopefully
The-
this is the opposite. So
The Marlins one was probably one of my tops.
no, the Red Sox one was bad.
Which one?
He was just standing at second and just kind of like short.
No, I'm talking about like what game pissed you off the most last year?
Oh,
I'm talking about the Marlins when we were doing our call-in show like literally minutes before, like we were like, oh, we're gonna be celebrating a series win
yeah,
on the
I know what you're
road.
talking
I don't know if Jonathan's still in the chat or not, but Jonathan was in here and he was like, yo, man, I'm about to call in. We're about to celebrate. And I was like, hold on, bro. We got to hold on a second here. And then it fell apart.
Yep. Yankee season in a nutshell.
Pochi saying, what do you guys think about trading? You talking about Glaber? Like we were just talking about Pochi. I mean, if it's for the right piece, I would think about it because it's going to be hard to extend Glaber Torres if we want Juan Soto. Yeah, there he goes. Jonathan still Colorado and the Miami. Yes. I think Dr. Van was at the Colorado game live.
Did we lost that series to Colorado, didn't
Yeah.
we?
Yep.
We didn't get swept, did we?
No, it was 2-1.
Man, it was just because I remember that was the first series coming off the All-Star game. We're like, yo, we might have a chance. We got an easy schedule, and it was down to shitter from that. Like easy schedule, nothing. Like and then we got smacked by the Braves. Wasn't even close.
Well, and then we swept the Braves, didn't we? The second time we played them?
No, I don't
I
think
thought
so.
we-
I think
no?
we only played them once. That one series where they smacked us.
I thought we played them twice for some reason. I don't know. What's up, Stud fam? What's going on? I ain't taking no more till it's called game. No more jinxing it this year. Thank you, Jonathan. You can talk, man, but you can't say it's over until that last out.
It's like when Max came in my stream a couple while ago when it was like the Giants, they're about to win. And then we lost.
Bro, I was like, damn. I even like super chatted something. I think I like gifted memberships or something. I was like,
yeah, I'm coming in with that same energy against the Packers this week. I'm like, yo, Packers about to win. And then y'all gonna win this game. I'm rooting for y'all.
I hope so, bro. I really do. Are you doing a group event at the stadium like NYY Underground does? No, not like that, Julia. Not like that. But I went to a Rays game down here. I met up with some people down here because, believe it or not, there is fans in Florida. If you didn't believe, if not you, Julia, but the guy earlier.
Brian.
But I met up with like Ben, OG, which I haven't seen OG in a minute, bro. Hope he's doing okay. But
I'll tell you what, though, if the Yankees win the World Series, we're all going to New York for the parade.
Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, my brother lives up there, so he's upstate, so I got to still make a little trip down to the city. But hell yeah. My brother is diehard Yankees fan too. He's going to be ready to go as well.
Yep. I'm going to take a couple shots with Max. I don't drink like that, but you know what? That'll call for it.
Damn right, man. Biggest jinx I ever did was me celebrating Super Bowl 50. Oh, I bet. Because he's a Falcons fan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
That's heartbreaking. That'll make you want to stop rooting for the Falcons.
Yeah. That I couldn't even imagine what I would go through if that was the Packers and they just choked like that. I don't know what I would have done.
Well, that's equivalent to 04 with the Yankees, bro.
Yeah. No, I remember I was 10, but I was crying I was a kid, so I was crying. I was crying like
I was hurt. Especially coming off of 03, the excitement with that. 3 games to nothing has never been done before, and I'm just like, mother.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know, it was game 4, and I'm like, we're up 3-0. We're going to the World Series, and boom. Like, yeah. Who do you guys got tomorrow for the NFL? I got the Bills, man. The Steelers, that game is gonna be nasty. And who's the night game tomorrow? Is it the Chiefs? The Chiefs and it better not be the Chiefs because both those games are gonna be fucking a blizzard.
No, it is the Chiefs tomorrow at 8:00.
Jeez. Oh, it's
The
Browns and
The
Texans.
Dolphins
Okay.
going to be screwed, by the way.
I got the Texans upsetting the Browns, and I got the Chiefs beating the Dolphins.
Dolphins not going to do good in the snow. They're gonna be screwed.
Yeah.
So did you win the pick'ems with?
Yeah, I won.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. I'm liking the moves my Redskins are making, heading in the right direction. Finally, hey, you're gonna get a quarterback, Kadzilla. I tell you that much. You're gonna get Drake May, or who knows what the Bears are gonna do if you guys land Caleb Williams, and even though people are gonna call him a crybaby and stuff, but still, that's gonna be a big upgrade from Sam Howell. The Peacock game, which we cannot watch without a subscription, that's gonna be.
Yeah, I know how that is with MLB. Like the same thing with the blackouts.
Yeah, that's the 8 o'clock game on Saturday.
Yep.
I might stream that. It's gonna be a blizzard though. It's gonna be like -30 with the wind chill. I got the Rams upsetting the Lions. I got a lot of upsets this first round, man. I got the Packers upsetting, the Rams upsetting, Texans, and the Chiefs. Well, I think the Chiefs are favorite, but
We know
yeah, they're
we know how
favorite.
your upset picks of the week went.
It's different when the playoffs happen, baby. Throw $1 on all the upsets.
There you go.
Williams just said he won't play for Chicago. I think I heard that. I think he said he doesn't want to play if they don't assure him that they're going to
No,
trade
that was
Fields.
Wesley Steinberg that said that.
Oh,
That's
is it
not
the
real.
troll?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah, that wasn't real. Yeah, I actually have it right here. Wesley Steinberg.
You know, Julia, they might be a first round exit. But guess what? I never quit on my team ever.
Yeah.
Man, I want Williams for my Giants, but it won't happen unless we trade down with the Bears. Giants could get Jaden Daniels.
I think that could happen. I think trade up for. Yeah, I think the Giants want Jaden Daniels. That's what I want at least. If we traded up to number 1 and got Jaden Daniels, I wouldn't be mad.
Victorino asking, "Hey Max, what are the chances that the Yankees get Snell?" I would say, if you percentage wise, I would probably go with 30%. Because
Yeah, I'm about the same.
It's because it's going to be up to Snell kind of swallowing his pride a little bit. Ayo. But he's got to realize no one's going to give him seven years.
What the fuck? Where's the soundbite?
Hey, yo, what the? But I would say if he can settle for maybe a 4-year contract, which Scott Boras is going to be like, no, you're not doing that, man. It's going to be 30% unless he just somehow says, hey, screw it, I want to play for the Yankees. F you, Scott. I'm going to get my money, $30 million per. So where do you think Fields is going to land at if Bears have to get rid of him? ATL, Jonathan? Trust me, I say we do not want Snell. He will be a huge disappointment in New York. He is not built like Stroman. He's a pansy, says Julia. Woo-wee.
Wow, that's some fighting words.
Damn.
Y'all harsh.
Sam Howell got benched because the defense was bad. Exactly, Julia. Could not have said it better. Yeah, I mean he had 21 picks though. I mean that's too much. You're giving the other team the chance to win if you're throwing 21 interceptions in a season. Penix Jr. would be better at the NFL than Caleb Williams, even with his old knee. I don't know, man. He really struggled.
He did.
He really struggled in the championship game.
What did you think about what did you think about Bill Belichick's retiring? Or
it was time, bro. It was time for Bill Belichick to part ways. I mean, shout out to Gerard Mayo. It's good for him. He deserves it. He's been there forever, even as a player.
Yeah, I didn't know he had that clause in his contract for a long time. He's been waiting.
Oh, yeah. That's why he hasn't left. I mean, he wasn't even a DC because, Bill ran the defense, but good for him, man. I mean, good for both parties. It was time. I think Bill goes to Chargers with Herbert and does some things. Here's your first. Hey, yeah, that is my first video. Yep. Stroman will be our best pitcher this season. Remember I said it? I don't think so. Cole all day.
Oh, that's right. Your first video was Andy Dalton, your cousin. So
yeah, my beard was like this long. I'm never gonna do that again. I don't know what I was thinking. What, 4 years ago, 2019? That was pre-COVID.
Yeah, I need
Yeah,
to
it was
check
like
mine, too.
yours, man. But you have yours is like thinned out right here. Mine was just like
Mhm.
everywhere. 77 in the house. Did we get 75 likes before 8 o'clock? Because I told you we're gonna get some. No, we didn't. Oh man.
You sure?
59 it says on my end.
Oh, you guys are disappointing.
Well, I was gonna get some memberships out, but we didn't get enough likes. So maybe on the next stream. Ace, any last thoughts before we head out for the night?
Yankee fans, let's give Stroman a chance. Don't add him on Twitter. Just let him be. I think it's going to be a good year. Brian Cashman has done a good job. And, it's going to be a good season. And didn't really get a chance to tell you this in person, but congrats on 5K. I texted to you, but congrats on 5K. Everybody, not just Max should be proud. This entire community should be proud of that because that is a major milestone and accomplishment. So definitely make sure you guys clap it up for yourselves.
Thank y'all. Shout out to everybody. If you are new, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Stay safe, whatever you do tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back live tomorrow, whether it's calling some NFL or jumping on with another stream like this. But be on the lookout. Hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. And it's always go Yankees. Ace, appreciate y'all. Yeah, let's get to 10K, man. Let's go. That's my goal this year. Let's get it.
What are you going to do when you hit 10K?
Shit, I don't know. Throw a party. Maybe have a little party stream or something. Have people over, popping bottles. You already know how I like to go. I like to party, man. You know what I'm saying? That so they call me Liddy Max, right, Jonathan? So
10 shots in a row for 10K.
Oh, hell no. I'm going to be like this. I'm going to be like that. Y'all be nice in the chat. Stop saying mean stuff to each other. It's always love, peace, and chicken grease on Max Coverage TV and on the Ace Avenue. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are the best. And until next time, go Yankees. Peace.